Today, we will learn about one of the most fascinating and mysterious pieces of art ever created, the Mona Lisa. Welcome back to Mindset English, where we explore amazing stories that help you improve your English while learning about the world. The Mona Lisa is not just a painting. It is a masterpiece full of secrets, history, and incredible human creativity. By the end of this story, you will understand why this tiny painting has captured the attention of millions for over 500 years. So, let's begin this journey and discover the mystery behind the Mona Lisa. Imagine going back 500 years to the early 1500s, to the year 1503. At this time, the world was very different. No cars, no phones, and no computers. But there was a man who stood out from everyone else. A man whose name you have definitely heard before, Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo was not just a painter. He was a genius in the truest sense of the word. This man was a painter, engineer, scientist, architect, sculptor, and even a cartographer, a map maker. Leonardo was fascinated by everything around him. He studied the stars in the sky, the human body, plants, and even ancient fossils. It seems like no subject was too difficult for him. This incredible curiosity and love of knowledge helped him create art that was not only beautiful but also full of life and meaning. One of Leonardo's most famous works is, of course, the Mona Lisa. You might think it was an easy task for such a genius to paint a masterpiece. But here's something surprising. It took him 14 years to complete the Mona Lisa. Yes, 14 years. Can you imagine spending that much time on one painting? Even more astonishing is the fact that Leonardo spent 12 of those years just perfecting her lips. 12 years. That shows his dedication and passion for making her smile perfect. But why was her smile so important? Because it's not an ordinary smile. The Mona Lisa's smile is mysterious. It seems to change when you look at it from different angles or when your mood changes. Sometimes it looks like she is softly smiling, happy and calm. Other times it seems like she is hiding a secret, almost as if she knows something you don't. This mysterious smile has fascinated people for centuries. Leonardo was obsessed with making the Mona Lisa look alive. He carefully worked on every tiny detail, from the soft shadows on her face to the delicate shine in her eyes. This technique, which he called sfumato, allowed him to blend colors softly so that there were no hard edges. This is why her face looks so real and lifelike. People say her eyes follow you no matter where you stand in the room. It's almost as if she's watching you. But who exactly is the woman in the painting? This is another great mystery. Some historians believe that she was a real person named Lisa Gherardini, the wife of a wealthy merchant from Florence. Others think she might have been someone Leonardo imagined or created in his mind. And there is even a wild theory that the Mona Lisa is actually a self-portrait of Leonardo da Vinci himself, painted as a woman to express both his masculine and feminine sides. Whether this is true or not, the mystery adds to the magic of the painting. Now let me tell you about some of the fascinating details hidden in the Mona Lisa. Her eyes are one of the most talked about features. They seem to follow you wherever you go, which is both a little creepy and very cool. The background of the painting is another mystery. It doesn't show a real place but looks like a dream world, with winding rivers, distant mountains, and bridges that seem to lead nowhere. Interestingly, the left and right sides of the background don't match, which creates an illusion and adds to the mysterious atmosphere of the painting. Some people believe the landscape represents the balance between reality and dreams, happiness and sadness. The history of the Mona Lisa is full of drama, including one of the wildest events in art history, the theft of the painting. You might be surprised to learn that the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre Museum in Paris in 1911. At that time, the painting was not as famous as it is now. It was admired, yes, but it was just one of many artworks in the museum. The thief was an Italian man named Vincenzo Peruggia, who worked as a handyman at the Louvre. Perugia believed the Mona Lisa belonged to Italy and thought the French had stolen it, so he decided to take it back to Italy. Early one morning, after the museum was closed, Perugia hid inside and snuck into the room where the painting was displayed. He took the Mona Lisa off the wall, hid it under his coat, and simply walked out. No alarms went off. No guards stopped him. When news of the theft spread, people all over the world were shocked. The story of the stolen Mona Lisa made headlines everywhere, and suddenly the painting became a superstar. For 2 whole years, the Mona Lisa was missing, and no one knew where she was. Surprisingly, the empty space where the painting hung in the Louvre became a popular attraction. People came just to see the blank wall. Eventually, Perugia was caught trying to sell the painting in Italy. The Mona Lisa was safely returned to the Louvre, and its fame grew even more. The Mona Lisa was never meant to stay in France, by the way. Leonardo da Vinci was Italian, and the painting was originally created in Italy. But in the last years of his life, Leonardo was invited by King Francis I of France to live in the French royal court. Leonardo accepted the invitation and moved to France, where he spent his final years in a beautiful home near the Loire Valley. When Leonardo died in 1519, the Mona Lisa remained in France, becoming part of the royal collection and eventually the Louvre Museum. Now, let's talk about the value of the Mona Lisa. You may wonder how much money this famous painting is worth. In 1962, the Mona Lisa was insured for $100 million, which would be over $900 million today when adjusted for inflation. But in reality, the painting is priceless. No amount of money could ever buy it because it belongs to the world. Today, it is protected by bulletproof glass that controls temperature and humidity to keep it safe. This is necessary because the Mona Lisa has survived many dangers over the centuries, including wars, theft, and even attacks. For example, during World War II, the painting was hidden in a secret location to protect it from the Nazis. In 1956, someone threw a rock at it, damaging a small part, and another person tried to spray paint it, but was stopped in time. The Mona Lisa's story has inspired many forms of art and culture beyond painting. She has appeared in songs by famous musicians, in movies, TV shows, cartoons, and even in memes on the internet. Her image has been recreated in countless ways, from Lego art to coffee foam designs. This shows how deeply she is embedded in global culture and how much people love and admire her. So why can't people stop talking about the Mona Lisa? It's not just because of her beautiful and mysterious smile. It's because of the stories connected to her. The genius of Leonardo da Vinci, the mystery of who she really was, and the dramatic events she has witnessed. The Mona Lisa is more than just a painting. She is a symbol of human creativity, mystery, and history. Leonardo da Vinci did not paint the Mona Lisa for fame or fortune. He painted her because he loved his craft and wanted to create something meaningful. His dedication shows us the value of patience and hard work. It took him 14 years to perfect the painting, and 12 years alone on her lips. Even though Leonardo never saw how famous the Mona Lisa would become, his work changed the world forever. The Mona Lisa teaches us a powerful lesson: dream big and never stop learning. Leonardo was not only a painter but also a scientist and inventor who showed us that curiosity and creativity have no limits. He believed in patience and dedication, and his masterpiece reminds us that great things take time. We all have something unique to offer, whether it's art, music, teaching, or any other passion. Our work can inspire others for generations. The Mona Lisa isn't just a painting. She's a story, a symbol, and a masterpiece that connects us all. Every time you look at her, you're reminded of the genius of Leonardo da Vinci and the power of art to change the world. As you walk away from this story, ask yourself, what is my version of the Mona Lisa? What can I create that will inspire others? How can I leave my mark on the world? The Mona Lisa's mystery, beauty, and history invite us all to dream big, work hard, and never give up. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of the Mona Lisa. If you enjoyed this story and want to learn more amazing stories that help you improve your English, please like, share, and subscribe to Mindset English. Your support means the world to me and helps us keep creating great content just for you. Until next time, keep dreaming and keep learning.